The last couple of days up here, it's been pretty hot, and I mean hotter than normal with a lot of humidity. So they've got all the don't go outside warnings and all that stuff. So of course Jake calls me and says, "Can you come down and help me look at air conditioning on a truck?" So we'll take a look. Engine Shop Joe here. We're down at Jake's today, and we're going to do a little AC work. Really just check it out and see what's wrong. I don't know if he has what he needs to do AC or not. I don't think he has a reclaim machine, anything like that, but we'll find out. So we're here to take a look at that, and we're also going to review a tool that I got and see how it works. So let's check it out. So this is a Mack, but AC systems are AC systems. And we checked this plug, it's hot. These sensors have continuity as they should. So we found the pigtail for the air AC compressor.
Somebody unplugged it.
They had a
What the heck?
rubber cap on it, and it was tied up by the valve cover behind the harness. So now I checked it. When the AC's on in the cab, it's hot. When the AC's off, it's not. So I know that's the plug for the compressor. It also is the right gender and configuration to plug into the AC compressor. So we're going to plug that in, and my guess is, I told Jake, I think that probably the customer unplugged that in the late fall or winter because the compressor was making noise, and they didn't need it in the winter, so they just got rid of it, and they figured they'd take care of it in summer, and well, you know how that goes. So here we go. We're going to plug this in. Let's hear how bad the compressor sounds. There we go. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't care about that. Look. See?
Yeah.
That went down. Remember it was over there?
Right.
That went way up.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure why the compressor was unplugged. We ran it about 5 minutes. I revved it up. There's no belt screeching. Everything looked good down here. It's about 80% humidity and 95 here today. Engine Shop Joe's had about enough. So I told Jake, Jake's calling me names. I told Jake to put this outside and let it run for an hour, and every 20 minutes go out and see. Every 20 minutes go out and see if the AC's still blowing cold, so we know if it's freezing up.
And Joe's trying to leave and missed the party. We got a roll-off cable to change.
Yeah, I don't do that. Ever. Okay, so this was another installment of Engine Shop Joe working on a Mack. I never did this stuff after I went to Cummins until I met this guy right here.
The nightmare.
The Nightmare, yeah, the Nightmare. Okay, we'll see you later on the channel. So the point of this whole video is really check the simple things first. We checked to see how much Freon was supposed to be in it. We did not do an evacuate and reclaim. It did have pressure in it once we hooked the reclaim unit up to it that he had, but you could see it just wasn't pumping. So we checked a couple of the switches quick because that was a high failure rate on the units that we used to deal with where I worked. And they looked okay as far as their state goes. And then we found that pigtail, verified that it was for the compressor, and plugged it in. Probably we'll never know all that was unplugged, why that was unplugged, but I'm glad that we found it. So you check the simple things first and then move on to the more complex. This certainly was not a class on air conditioning. I did not talk about pressures or temperatures. I did not talk about reclaiming, about how many pounds of Freon were in the unit. We just made sure that it worked, and he ran it with that machine on it. I had actually revved the engine up for a while. We made sure that it didn't pull down into a negative when we were running it. And we had water running out of the cab vent tube, so I know that that was open. And the AC worked for an hour. So at that point, we gave it back to the customer because the goal there is to try to save money and still get the job done. Thanks for joining me on Engine Shop Joe. See you next time.